اعوذ باللہ من الشیطان الرجیم بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم الف لام میم ذالک الکتاب لا ریب فیہ ھدی للمتقین. This is the true book wherein is no doubt or guidance to the pious ones. Indeed, no doubt, Allah Almighty Himself attests the authenticity of this book, and there is no doubt it's authentic book, and it's not only statement but also it's a true, because the content of this book is written in a such style that that itself attests its authenticity. And Allah Almighty has said into the Holy Quran that I have revealed this book and it's my own responsibility to protect it, and it's totally guidance for all human beings, and this book provides us the principles how to spend our lives on this earth. And being a Muslim and the member of human beings, we can get the guidance from this book to get any type of guidance, whether in any part of your life, any walk of your life, you can get guidance from this book, because Allah Almighty has already revealed and explained our past, present and future coming, all disputes, matters, resolvement in this book. Allah Almighty has explained in detail that how this book guide the humanity, the human beings. And فیہ ھدی للمتقین, guidance to the pious ones. This is the book that guides the pious ones. What is the guidance? The guidance has two types. One is divine guidance and second is religious guidance. Divine guidance is that the guidance that already exists in human body, that guide us, that is already generated into our body when our body was created by Allah Almighty. Allah Almighty has kept interiorly in our heart, in our mind, the common sense, that is divine guidance, that is already present into human body, that guide the man, that whatever you are doing, whether it's right or wrong. This is divine guidance. Divine guidance runs under the leadership of Allah Almighty, and divine guidance means the leadership of Allah upon creatures under the regulations of creations, governed by some definite laws and secret of the world of existence. It means the divine guidance is already present in our human body that guide us, that whatever we are doing in our life or any act, whether it's justified or not. And second guidance is religious guidance. What is religious guidance? Religion has rules and regulations that Allah Almighty has revealed into Holy Quran, and our Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, demonstrated in his own life practically, just to guide the present and future coming peoples that how to spend your life according to the rules and regulations of divine guidance and religious guidance. This is the guidance. And who deserves this guidance? The pious man. Allah Almighty gives this guidance, Hudal lil Muttaqeen, guidance for pious ones. Who is pious? Allazina yu'minuna bil Ghaib, who believe in the unseen and keep up prayer. Wa yuqimuna salata, and keep up prayer. Wa mimma razaqnahum yunfiqun, and spend in charity of what we have provided them. And Allah Almighty describes into this holy book that guides us how to spend our lives here in this world. And Allah Almighty is telling us the authenticity and the importance of this holy book, Quran, that how this book guides us and who can get the guidance from this book. Who is the pious one? Allazina yu'minuna bil Ghaib wa yuqimuna as-salata wa mimma razaqnahum yunfiqun, who believe in the unseen and keep a prayer and spend in charity of what we have provided them. The pious one is who? That have believed upon unseen things as hell, heaven, prophets, last day of judgment, resurrection day, grave period, angels, reward, award, punishment, the day of judgment. The person, who is the pious one? Pious one is the person who believes on unseen things that Allah Almighty has described into the Holy Quran. And what is next sign of the pious one is that وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ, and he keep prayers, all type of prayers that are included in our duties and obligations. And the person who keeps up his prayers regularly, he is the pious one. And this holy book guides him into the worldly life, how to spend your life here. وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ, and spend as a charity of what we have given him. The other sign of pious one is that the person who consume, who divide as a charity his wealth, his property, whatever is blessed him from Allah Almighty, the person who divides, who distributes that thing that is blessed by Allah Almighty, this is the sign of pious one. مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ, and those who spend the money as a charity among the people. وَالَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِمَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكَ وَمَا أُنزِلَ مِن قَبْلِكَ وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ, and who believe in what has been revealed to you, Muhammad, and what has been sent down to other apostles before you, and of the hereafter they are certain. Other sign of pious one is that وَالَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ, and who believe whatever Allah Almighty has revealed upon our holy prophet, peace be upon him, that is this holy book. That is guidance for us. And وَمَا أُنزِلَ مِن قَبْلِكَ, and whatever has been really revealed before this to other prophets. وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ, and of the hereafter they are certain. The last sign of pious one is that the person who believes the day of judgment, that we will have to die and we will remain a specific period into the grave, and there a time will come when we will be resurrected and we will be brought on the day of judgment, and we will revived again, and we will brought, and we will be accountable on the day of judgment. If the pious one is that who believe that a day will come after death when I will be accountable of his deeds, whatever he exercised and performed into the world, that person will be the pious person. May Allah Almighty bless us the efforts and such a strong faith that we can act upon all these signs and follow the life of our holy prophet, peace be upon him. Ameen.